hands on your head. Stop. Stop.
Sean's got my weapons under disability. He got in his room. What about that, bitch?
Family disagreements sometimes start over trivial matters, but in this case, a conflict over a teen's clothing quickly spiraled into a tense and alarming confrontation.
Come out right now. To me. What are you doing? Oh my God!
What the hell is going on? I did not commit a crime.
Okay.
He comes and he breaks my door down. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm just speechless. Like, I can't.
I kicked the door in and she just freaked out, whatever, boom. So she ran into the bathroom and I just started going through her clothes.
Officers soon realized there was more to uncover, and what they found would reveal a disturbing pattern of aggression.
Bro, I don't know about me.
Police were called to respond to a heated dispute between a man and his baby's mother on August 31st, 2025, and from the moment they arrived, it was clear that the situation was far from straightforward.
PRA police! PRA police!
Hey, come here. He gonna move his life. No. He gonna move his life.
No.
Come on, soldier.
No.
My daughter's not. Get behind. Stop resisting. I didn't do shit, bro. I
just see you pushed her, bro.
She telling you.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Look at my hands, bro.
Turn around.
Look at my
Turn
hands,
around.
bro. I can't.
Turn around.
You have this hand.
Stop resisting. Put your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Dude, take it, bro. The neighbor stole her gun, bro.
Oh my God.
Bro, that's why we're fighting. Her neighbor took the
Well, you should never put your hands on her, bro.
Yeah, bro. You ain't doing shit. Come on, here. Head over here. Right here. On my soul. My baby knows. If I fought you, bro, you wouldn't know shit. On Larry. My baby's in the
Calm down.
No, you need to calm down.
You need to calm down.
Alyssa!
Dude, if you were calm, we wouldn't even be
Bro, they don't need shit. It don't matter what weight you pick up. I'm not. I'm
Stop
talking.
resisting, bro.
Broski, you know I'm not shit. You see me?
You can ask,
Bro,
but you can't tell me.
Boss
This is my
man,
house.
I'm telling you. I'm walking with you.
I'm telling you.
No, get up, bro. Get up. My baby. You can get up. My baby's in the room.
Turn around, bro.
My baby's in the room.
5 or 10 4.
My baby's in the room. Please. We should have thought about that before. Bro, I don't know about me.
Want access to real unfiltered police body cam footage? Then make sure you subscribe to Blue Line Cam. We're bringing you exclusive raw encounters straight from the source. No fluff, no filters, just the real thing. So don't wait. Head over to Blue Line Cam, hit that subscribe button, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Your daily dose of police body cam footage is just one click away. After being handcuffed, the man's defiance became clear. Despite officers' efforts to calm him, he ignored their commands and insisted on being treated with respect, leaving them unsure how he might react next.
Clark, take him.
Broski, I'll calm the I swear. Come on.
You got anything on you?
Bro, calm down.
Chill out, bro. Chill out.
I am, bro. I'm not no weak.
No one said you were,
Oh,
bro.
you're handling me like I'm.
Tell me, relax then, bro.
I will.
Relax.
Bro, look at me. The way you just did.
Bro.
Can't play, bro. I'm telling you, she need to calm down, bro. On my soul, bro. That ain't nothing. You better look at my file, bro. On Larry. Can you please tell her to calm down?
You good?
Because I know you on my ass already, brusky. Hey, you. Tell say all this. Can you please calm down, friend?
All right, get in the car.
Bro.
Get in the car.
Out of respect, that's all I'm asking you. Because you been on my shit, please.
Sit down.
Can you say all this and calm the down before she get in trouble, bro?
All right.
She's... Please, bro. I will go to jail.
I didn't see anything. Yep. Cool.
Dude, chill out, man.
No, why the would you just tell me to calm down, bro? I was with you. You know that, officer. Right or wrong?
No,
I just say, can you calm down and listen to me? Please, look at me, man.
What's your name?
I'm 37. Why the you treat me like one little ass?
What's your name?
When you respect me like a man that you are, I answer. Please,
it'll be
bro.
another charge.
No, please, just talk to me like
Get
I'm a
your
man.
foot in there.
I'm not on with you, officer.
Well, you just said you wouldn't give me your
Boss
name.
man,
That's
I
on some
am. Will
bullshit.
you me in my words, my eyes? Please,
What is
I'm
your
a Justin, can you stop doing it like that, though? Like, I'm just so... My baby's not acting right, officer. Look at her.
Justin, what's your last name?
Please, officer, can you tell her to calm down because she gonna think my baby's in the house.
Middle initial?
Officer, I'm not getting my...
I'm asking
my
you
baby's
questions
4 years old and they're twins and she's acting up.
What's your middle initial?
I don't want it. Can you please calm her down and I'll give it to you?
If you don't give me your phone, I'm going to give you an extra charge.
I don't give her in the house, boss, please.
And officers are right there.
Tell her she's not listening, officer, please.
Answer my questions.
I will, because she'll listen to you. This is what I'm telling you.
Middle initial.
E. Yeah, please tell her to calm down.
Do not spit on me.
I'm not. I'm talking. You're acting like I'm animal. You Alyssa!
What's your...
Stop! You
there.
It is.
Get your foot in the car.
The man continued pleading with officers, anxious about his daughter's safety. Tensions rose when he brought up his wife's weapon, hinting at a volatile history, yet his focus remained firmly on protecting his family.
What's that, man?
She just looked at me. What did y'all say something to her?
No, we haven't talked to her.
Officer, she just looked at me like some and then walked in.
No,
did y'all tell her?
She's
please, my babies. Please, my babies. That's all the I swear to God, I apologize. Anything I need, please keep it. Just make sure my daughter's on.
Yeah, they
She's
just...
impulsive. She has ADD, bro.
They just checked on him. The other officers.
I'm asking you, please.
I can't leave your side.
Do you have kids?
I do. I can't leave your side right now.
She's an ETD officer, please.
I know.
No, you get where I'm coming from at least.
Yeah,
You're telling me she's checking on my baby?
Yeah. I know, it's tough, man.
No, my daughters have taken an attachment to it because their mama doesn't treat them very well. I'm not trying to be rude to you at all.
No, you're...
I swear to God, you can the out of me. Please just make sure my daughters are okay.
No, man. That's not...
Officer,
when they walk back over here, we'll go check on them, okay?
Can you say something?
But they did just check on them.
I know. ADD. She just realized that with me. I swear she just started getting on meds. Also, I'm not playing with you.
Who's
her, Alyssa. My woman just realized that she's ADD and not knowing it the whole time. Her kids and her mom knew it, but she didn't. That's why I said, also, what did she say? Because she looked at me and frowned and shook her head as if she knew that I was telling y'all that she had that going on. And I'm not trying to say it.
Oh, no, she was giving us looks.
I'm not trying to say it, make her a bad person.
No.
I just please,
we're used to it,
and the
man.
person in the
It's all
same
good.
mind, it's not, I'm just in the car.
You know, it's all good.
They're twins. I just want them okay. Please, boss.
We're right here. They'll be okay. Promise.
The way she was looking is like she's upset for what, though?
She's upset with us.
But she looked at me is why I called y'all. Did I do something?
No.
Outside of...
No.
In this house right here?
The whole time I was standing over
you
there,
hear me, boss
I
man?
could tell she's upset.
That house right there.
Yeah, they're over there.
Yeah. This is how all this started.
Yeah. That's where the other officers are, but...
That's why she was trying to... She snapped on me and said, my gun. I said, babe, I didn't... Babe, I literally was with you. Dude, his homie slid up and grabbed it. Whoever dude, the guy is that was at the house, snatched her gun. And she's a foil card. And she's literally ex-military. When I say ex, doesn't mean she left that right away. And I'm only telling you that because I just gave you help.
We're getting... Oh, it's fine, man.
No, my wrist are
Yeah, try to keep them together. Don't pull apart, because then you'll start twisting them.
like this.
At this stage, the man started opening up, revealing his personal experiences and point of view, while gradually steering the conversation in a new direction.
Please, I apologize, but on my good day and any other day, I'll give you a go. Look at me, I'm being real with you. I would love to give you a go.
Every day, man, I get it.
Military or their training. I want you to know something that I know that you don't know because it's training.
Yep.
She knows, my baby knows. She's like, babe, I wouldn't even call the police. I came up under a lot of people that were in the war. I literally am a...
Like the Iraqi war?
Oh, hear me out, yeah. I graduated from Munderland High School. Got accepted in Chicago. Up north. And got accepted into Columbia College downtown Chicago for music and music business.
Oh yeah.
I've had officers say, why the f are you as intelligent as you are and you make the dumbest decision? I got kicked out of the group home I was in because I had too much control of their facility.
Yeah.
I had females in there and I had the other guys in there doing whatever I said. And these were women that were in the high rankings of they ran the unit or they had the position. I'm not saying that like, yeah, bro, yeah, I work where I work and these up here these inmates off and treat them like that. No, not like. It was more of a situation of where it was like, yeah, I didn't understand until I understood. It's like, we're young, we're youth, we have our issues, and these people are here to help us. But at the same time, in the midst of helping us, some of them have their own issues. You know, I don't dog her, I really do love her. But I hate that I love her the way that I do. Sometimes I feel like I'm being a fool because of my heart.
I get you.
I ain't gonna lie, boss man, I used to, when I got out here,
I've been married and divorced. I totally get it.
when I got out here, I ain't gonna lie. Put a dude in front of me and tell me you ain't gonna whoop his ass. My soul. I came from Chicago where women will whoop a dude.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's.
You know, Ronda Rousey.
The man spoke about the tension and struggles in his relationship, hinting at hidden challenges with his partner's behavior and his own past, leaving much of the story unresolved and hanging in the air.
I'm telling you right now, like, that's just where my mind is. If I'm gonna it up, I'm gonna go all the way. You can ask my woman, I swear to God, bro. She will tell you I will not call because I can't call no cop free because at the end of the day, she's done seen me. I literally, and it's not to be bragging. Cop came up here one day when she lost her pistol. And he attacked me, and it wasn't about me. It was about her pistol.
Why does the pistol keep getting moved around like this?
Goofy
That's not
shit.
a safe gun on her.
She don't even know how to save money, bro. She's 50. I'm 37.
Yeah.
Hear me out. I love her. But her mom, lacking in the knowledge and education, as well as just being a woman that was, her mom literally was picking cotton. She wasn't able and didn't have access to an education. And raised her the best way she could, to where my woman is literally, I said, babe, you're stuck. My baby is really stuck, boss. To the point, our relationship for 2.5 has been a fight and struggle. She feels like it's only your way or you're just, no, I said, babe, it's not about controlling it all. As your man, the things that I share with you or I reveal to you are things that are about me. Hey, babe, I'm a short-tempered person. Hey, babe, I'm very, intellectual or excited about architectural things, you feel me? To where it's like my woman, literally her, I don't know if you know about ADD at all, but decision making.
I'm a addict as well.
Decision making is when it comes to the ADD person.
Yep.
When it comes to being logical, realistic, when it comes to an ADD person. So me and her literally fight every day. My baby can be, she will literally tell you, I acknowledge this, I acknowledge that. I said, babe, you can't just go throughout this relationship acknowledging things. You have to do something about what.
The man attempted to justify his actions, carefully shifting blame while framing his behavior as understandable and reasonable given the circumstances, as he sought to explain his side of the story.
Shit that was so hard for me, and a struggle and I've been doing for all my life. And you can't even do one thing for me. That's why y'all call me Bush.
I got you.
I can't lie to you. If I'm wrong, I don't give a please, make my baby. I've been struggling in a relationship where I don't know how to remove myself. Because I feel like the dating pool now is so I'd rather deal with what the I'm familiar with. And I told my babies the only reason that we're doing this is because daddy has a place for y'all to come and see.
You're doing the right thing, man.
I'm not though, boss. Don't do
Sounds
that
like you're a
to me.
good dad.
What the am I supposed to do? I'm being destroyed by her, bro. Because I just want to keep it simple. I tell her, like, hey, I promise, I'm like, baby, you're giving me a bunch of false promises. Even to the point your daughter told you. It's like, babe, have you ever realized or considered that I'm giving you everything because that's who I am? I am a giver, bro.
Yeah. Sorry,
That's why I just came at you the way I did. Because
1 second.
The man was charged with resisting arrest and domestic battery. From a volatile dispute with his partner to a shocking attack on his own family, officers quickly realized that some fathers' tempers hide far darker tendencies. Before that, if you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up.
Pretend like that corner real quick. You just being detained, okay?
Okay.
Because I asked you what happened.
got a gun on you?
And you said nothing happened like that, and now you're saying that.
On April 18th, 2025, police received calls from neighbors reporting that a father was attacking his family members. But when officers arrived, the man's calm demeanor and steady voice didn't match the gravity of the situation, hinting that something was being deliberately concealed.
Yeah? Somebody accidentally get their hand hit with a hammer or something like that?
Here? No, why?
Well, that's just what somebody called and said. Who else is here with you?
Oh, my daughter.
Can she come out here?
Kellyanne?
Hey, what's going on? Nothing? Okay. Is your hand hurt or anything?
She's got a rash on her hand.
A rash? What about your other hand? Looks a little swollen. Bruised up, what happened? Well, Dad, will you go have a talk with my partner over here?
It didn't take long for officers to notice the victim's injury, and in that moment, the father's composure began to falter, a flicker of tension he could no longer hide. Officers quickly separated everyone involved, speaking with the victim first.
I can tell you're upset.
Just be quiet, okay? Just tell him the truth and it's all over.
You have to be honest with me, okay, so I can help.
As officers listened, the father's explanations began to unravel. His answers kept shifting, with small inconsistencies emerging in every sentence, raising their suspicions that the injury was far more serious than he was willing to admit.
With a hammer.
With a hammer?
Yeah. Come over, boss. Come over. I've been talking to her. Anything happened today?
Nothing. We've been cleaning the house. We were arguing, but we were just...
Nobody got hit with anything?
I mean, I spanked her.
Okay. A hand?
No, I was with my hand, and then we were talking, and then I did have a hammer, but it was just a back.
Did you hit her with it?
I slapped her with it, yeah.
In the face or?
No, just her head.
Initially, he denied any involvement, but under scrutiny, he confessed to hitting her wrist with the back of a hammer, attempting to minimize it as just a slap. Officers quickly understood that he could not remain free even for a moment longer.
Yeah, well, the back of it.
Put your hand in my back corner real quick. You're just being detained, okay?
Okay.
Because I asked you what happened.
You got a gun on you?
And you said nothing happened like that, and now you're saying that.
No, we were arguing in the
Right,
kitchen.
but when I ask you what's going on and you act like you have no idea and you're like, oh, a hammer? Why would anybody think that? And then now, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, yeah, no, I accidentally hit her hand with a hammer.
No. So, no,
Come on. Come on now, right?
I was a police officer. I get it.
Where were you police officer at?
We woke up.
We woke up?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what happened.
So you know that cops get lied to all the time, right?
I know. I'm trying to assess. This is what happened. We were arguing this morning.
Is mom here?
No, mom's not here. No.
No, her?
No.
Okay.
We were in the kitchen.
Okay.
We got into an argument. I spanked her. We kept fighting. So I had a hammer, and I slapped her on the wrist with the hammer. That was it. We discussed it. We had a talk. We apologized. We all fought, everything. And then we continued cleaning the house.
Is that usually how you discipline your kids, hitting them with a hammer?
I didn't hit her with the hammer. I spank her.
Well,
I spank her.
Well, spanking is completely different when your daughter's hand is whelped up and bruised up.
Well, like I said, the other part was she has a rash.
That's not a rash.
Okay.
Again.
He tried to downplay the assault as mere discipline, but the injuries told the real story. Officers pressed on, determined to uncover the full truth behind closed doors.
It's officer, but at the same time, I do this every day.
I got it. I agree with you.
I was born tonight, but I wasn't born last night.
I did.
Yeah.
I slapped him in the wrist with the hammer, and that was it.
940 records. You can also show 1 detained.
I mean, it wasn't to hurt her. I just smacked her on the wrist.
Okay.
So.
All right. Hey, Neil. LT, we open up your truck. I'm just going to put you in the back, okay?
All right,
Again, you're not under arrest or anything like that, okay?
Okay.
You're just being detained.
I got it.
How long were you a cop when we woke up?
Oh, about a year and a half.
The next step was inevitable. The man was taken into custody, and officers prepared for a full interrogation that would reveal the darker truth he had been trying to hide from the moment they arrived.
How do you typically do discipline as a family?
Like I said, like my wife is the screamer, and my wife is, how do I put it? She's the screamer, but she's the left field. You know, let's say like the little one has her makeup, and then she'll be like, "Give me your makeup stuff. I'm not giving it to you." You know, instead of talking to her and, you know, let's say don't watch TV or doing something else. You take her nightlight, okay. Then you take another thing, then you take another thing. It gets to a point where she'll basically be like, well, I don't care. You're going to just take everything, so I'm not going to listen to you. So like I said, they're like two cats fighting each other, and it's like, okay, but, you know, like I said, I'm more the disciplinary, you know. I'll be like, all right, there's no TV. Why? Because of this. You know, I try to talk to them. This is why you got in trouble. We're going to learn from this. You know, I try to explain to them, like, you're getting older. You know, these are things that you have to take pride in. Your bed, your shoes, your clothes, your appearance. I have to tell her to take a shower. You know, like little things. But again, like I said, now the two little ones see it, and they're like, well, we're not going to do it either. You know, so that's the power struggle now that is, you know, and I don't drink in front of my kids. I never liked it. I don't smoke. If I have a beer, I'll have a beer here and there. You know, like I grew up in a blue-collar town. Like, your dad went to drink, and you didn't see him until 8 o'clock at night. Like, I never wanted my kids like that. I would say I grew up in a broken home, but I was like, I didn't want to be that dad. You know, I lucked out. I was able to raise my kids. From day one, I don't know about you guys, but to be able to stay home with your kids and still have a job and do stuff and be able to do everything, you know, like, it got to a point where the school didn't even know I was married. Like, my wife showed up and they were like, who are you? Because we have different last names. We got married and they were like, he's not married, who are you? Because they didn't know who she was, because I did everything. The events, the awards, daycare, like I said, everybody knew it was me. So, like I said, I want them to learn from their mistakes.
A hammer is never a tool for discipline. Conflicts could have been settled with words long before violence, but this former police officer chose intimidation over reason.
Because God forbid I'm not here. Like, when I was a kid, my mom made me cook and clean. Because when I got to college, I knew how to cook and clean. Kids were like, I don't know how to do a wash. So I make my daughter wash the clothes. Now, do I punish my kids? Yes. Am I one of those, like, I'm just going to be a No. And that's the infuriating part about this whole thing is it makes it sound like I'm a monster that I beat my kids. Do I spank my kids? Yes. Will I use a belt? Yes. A spoon? Yes. I mean, we all got cracked here and there with a wooden spoon. Am I going to do it till I beat them and they can't sit or walk or they're bleeding or... No. Well, I'll whop them a couple times. Okay. Did you learn your lesson? Okay. I mean, it's gotten to a point where the two little ones, I say I'm going to go get my belt and they're like, no. Now, I don't want them to fear me, but I want them to have a learning lesson and be like, hey, you screwed up. Here's a punishment. My daughter will look at you and say, I didn't do it, and not blink an eye and lie. Like, she could kill somebody and be like, I didn't do it, and have a knife in her hand. Like, we had problems with her with homework. She would be on her laptop. I did my homework. I'd go in her history. She was looking at YouTube for the last 4 hours. Never did homework. Straight-faced. That's why we had an issue with DHS, because of her lying before, so she embellished a lot of things and became, well, this. Well, it was really this. Well, it was really this. And like I said, she could say one story, and you got to take it with a grain of salt. But I believe her. She is my daughter. I don't care if she did it. I believe her, and then whatever happened. But do I try my best to be the best dad? Do you try the best to be the best dad, best police officer? You try to make the best of it. How can we fix this situation? I had plenty of calls where I would go to a domestic and it was the same call. You know, it's the same family, and you were like, you knew the parents did it. And you were like, you are the most horrible parents. I respect you guys. We've all done this. We're all cops. I don't want to be that person and be like, oh.
The father was charged with child and assault. As one father's violence escalated behind closed doors, another situation revealed how quickly a domestic confrontation could turn dangerous when a child becomes a human shield.
Put the baby down. You're going to get tased. You're going to get tased. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands.
On November 30th, 2024, officers responded to a call from an underage girl reporting an assault by her boyfriend. What initially seemed routine quickly escalated into a dangerous and unpredictable situation.
You got a knot on your head. Okay. Can I have them come in and look at you? Have them come in and look at you? Okay, I need you to get off the phone, all right?
I'm on the phone with the lady.
Okay, tell her we're here.
Okay.
Okay.
She said she's gonna put the call in for rescue.
Okay, thank you. What happened?
So yesterday, okay, so yesterday basically, the baby threw up.
Okay.
So then that's when I was trying to do an online visit with the doctor for the baby. I'm 17, he's 18, so I'm pretty sure they'll probably give the baby to him instead of me. Then today, me and my son was laying in bed. I was asleep. I guess my son was up watching TV. He went and took the baby in his room, put the baby in his room, proceeded to wake me up, try to play with me, whatever. And then that's when he proceeded to try to have sex with me. I said no.
Okay.
And then I grabbed the keys, proceeded to walk out the door, and he bangs my head into the wall.
Okay.
It's proof in the house, but.
Okay, is there a hole in the wall or something? Okay. And then what happened after that?
I just came out the door and he started grabbing all him and the baby stuff and putting it in my mom's car.
Where's your mom?
She's out.
Okay. I need you to call your mom and have her come.
I really don't want to put my family involved,
but you're a minor. You are a minor, so I definitely need a parent here because I'm gonna need to take a statement from you, and you can't agree to give me a statement. It's got to be your parents who have to do all that stuff. How old is the baby?
1.
Okay.
She's at work, bro. Can you come? You gotta come home.
Why?
The police is here.
For what?
You gotta come home.
Can you tell me what happened?
Tell her what happened.
Okay, so basically, Kale, I guess, came and got Kimani, put Kimani in his room, woke me up, started playing with me. You know how he do his little play or whatever. And then, Mom, you don't have to hyperventilate.
I gotta go home.
She works all the way in Davies, so I don't know.
Oh, shoot. So where's your dad?
He lives all the way in Fort Lauderdale.
He lives in Fort. Somebody, yeah. They're both equally far away.
Oh, Lord. Can I hit you?
No, okay, I don't know. I lost consciousness. I don't know, but
you lost
holding
consciousness.
The wall, so
yeah.
I got down.
You were knocked out? For how long? How long do you think?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
After hearing the woman's account, officers turned to the man. His behavior immediately shifted to defensive and confrontational, raising red flags as he challenged their questions and authority.
Don't put your hands on that officer again, okay?
I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him at all. I'm recording. I didn't touch him at all.
You can record all you want. Just don't push against him again.
You're not going to do that.
Okay, you're not going to. No, you're not going anywhere. You're going to stay right here. I'll touch you if I have to.
Don't touch me. I promise.
Okay.
A lawsuit will be filed on you.
You can file all the lawsuits you want. Okay.
You can't put your hands on me without me committing a crime, sir.
I've got everything I need to put my hands on you.
Put my hands on me. Put your hands on me then.
Okay, I'm not going to do it yet because you got a baby.
Put your hands on me.
I'm not going to do it yet because you have a baby in your
Thank you. As long as you're good standing here, we're good.
So you just need to calm down, all right? You can do so. I hope you do. All right, you asked for a sergeant. Come talk to our sergeant. Let's go talk over here.
All right, just stay with him for a second.
Come over here. Come over this way. Let fire get in.
He's not cooperative at all. Won't tell me anything. Won't talk to anybody.
Okay, step over there.
I'll have fire rescue come to you.
She's got a knot on the left side of her head.
Well, what's going on? Obviously, she's making an allegation.
Yeah.
And she's got have marks.
She's got a good knot on the side of her head.
Okay.
She said he banged her head into the wall inside the house. She said there's a hole in the wall where he banged her head.
And there is a hole.
And she said there is a hole in the wall.
The man refused to cooperate, clutching the infant while challenging officers and daring them to act. As tensions escalated, he used the infant as a shield, creating a volatile standoff as officers struggled to regain control of the situation.
All right, what do you need, sir?
Sir, I can't hear you. Can you come over here?
Sure.
What's your name, Sergeant?
My name is Sclafani, but put the baby down.
No, I can't put the baby down, sir.
Put your hands behind your back.
For what, sir?
because you're gonna go to jail.
For what, sir?
Listen, we're not playing with you.
What am I going to jail for, sir?
I'm going to taser you. I'm going to taser you. So you better put the baby down. Put the baby down. Put the baby down. You're going to get tased. You're going to get tased. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands. Oh, okay. Taser. 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 Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Cooperate. Cooperate.
What's that for, y'all?
On the ground.
On the ground.
Get down. Put your hands behind your back, you're gonna get it again. Put your hand behind your back, you're gonna get it again. Okay? Put your other hand behind your back, you're gonna get it again. Thank you.
Good.
2 seconds, got this.
You got it. I broke my glasses.
Yeah, my phone's somewhere too.
I did nothing wrong. Okay. That's the worst side of the story. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
You good?
Yeah, I can't see with my glasses.
Bravo 3-4 advised. Taser deployed. Echo and Delta 48. Yeah,
Stop.
Other side. You need to chill out. You need to chill out.
Stop.
Right? No one's calling anybody. Stand up. You're not making the rules here. We are.
Any problem?
Hey, Diego, you want to take him?
Hey, bro, get off me, bro.
Okay.
Bro, I swear to God, get off.
He's got prompts in him. He's got prompts in him. He's got prompts in him.
Stop. Stop.
Hey, you need to chill out.
Here, bro. Here, relax. Relax. What am I getting left for? I did nothing wrong.
Hold on.
Here, Diego. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, can't wait. Hold on.
You're gonna put your chest against 911, okay?
Spread your feet.
Spread your feet.
What you mean my feet is... Wait, can I get all my properties from my grandma?
We'll get your property. We'll get your property.
What do you mean? What the you know?
Chill out. We'll get your property.
I got your property.
All right, no, where my phones? Where's my phones? Where's my phones?
Where's
my phones?
Listen.
Where's my phones? Where's my phone, Sergeant?
We got it over here.
Cale was charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest without violence. After witnessing a parent weaponize fear, officers next encountered a home where the youngest occupants were left in troubling conditions, hinting at a deeper pattern of neglect. In Palm Coast, Florida, on September 27, 2024, deputies conducted a welfare check at a local residence. Upon entering, they discovered young occupants living in troubling and unsafe conditions, raising immediate concerns for their well-being.
We got a call about a kid walking around in the road or something or other.
Must have been my son.
Where's he
A
at?
couple minutes. He's inside.
Can I see him?
Yep.
Is there a reason he's walking around unattended?
No, he had gotten outside. I was letting the garage door air out. He woke up and walked out, and that's where I had initially found him to bring him back in. That would be this again.
Okay. Is there child locks in the garage, or?
Not on the door that goes out. No, I have the child locks basically on this one, so they can't make it outside from this one.
How many kids are in the house?
So that was legit just my bad for not realizing he had woken up, and he looks out there for me because I usually hang out in the garage.
How many kids are in the house?
5 total.
5? Are they all yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it just you that watches them?
No, it's me and whoever's home for me, my roommate, and Mama.
Okay. Do you know?
And the 2 oldest.
Okay. Do you know how long he was walking around outside?
Not even like a few minutes, if anything, but he'll venture out to, as far as the end of the driveway and back.
Okay, yeah, we got a call. Someone saw him walking around.
It's probably the same exact.
Officers discovered several young occupants in the home, but the adults' relationships to them were complicated and unclear. As they asked questions, it became evident that not everything about the family structure was straightforward, leaving a lot to uncover.
Are you the only adult here?
No.
There's another adult here?
Yes, sir.
Where are they at?
He's back in his room with my son right now.
Okay. And who is he to you? Who is the relation? Roommate?
Yeah.
Okay. How many kids live here?
There's 5 here.
Are they all your kids or?
Yes.
Okay. How old are they?
We go from 2 all the way up to 16.
2 to 16.
2, 4, 8, 4, or 15 and 16.
Okay. Where's the the mother of the kids at?
Work right now.
Work? Oh, but she lives here too?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was trying to check. I know he kind of walk around, but could we see all the kids?
Yeah.
Me? Huh? Me? Oh, you're the stepdad?
Stepdad to at least. All right. So as far as technicalities go,
Yeah.
I'm stepdad to 3 out of the 5.
Till 214 or 10.
By 2 of the 5.
Okay.
But I have names and claim on all but 1.
Okay. What did you say that? I missed that. What's the relationship here?
I have names and claims on all but 1. Inside, please, sir.
So they're all related to you by blood?
No, only
stepchildren.
2 technically are.
2 for your stepchildren?
So 3 would technically be stepchildren.
And then 2 are related to you?
Two of them have my last name, so I'm on the birth certificate as the father.
Which 3 are the stepkids?
That would be Aiden, the 8-year-old, Eric, the youngest, and then Michaela.
Okay.
Oldest.
And where are their birth fathers at? Just out in the ether?
And you got better chance of getting that info off of Mama.
I was just curious,
Even
that's
at
all.
that, I don't even know if she does.
Okay. So how did it go about that we're ended up here because the child
Because he
unattended and
woke-
walking up to random cars trying to get in?
He woke up to me having a garage door open, trying to air out my garage. He likes to go out there, like I said to this gentleman, because I usually hang out either there or my back porch to smoke my cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
So
where were you when he walked out?
When he walked out initially, I was probably in the room with Uncle, because we were in the back, sitting there all talking about stuff with the game.
How were you alerted to him being outside?
I came out, looked, didn't find him in the bed, came out here, looked, right off it.
How long did it take before you found him?
Not even 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a long time for an 8-year-old
Like
to be out.
me in general, when I went to go see him, not on that. Like
2?
2 minutes or so, give or take, from there out to out here. It's like the first place I checked.
And where was he when you came out here?
Walking his way from like right here. So I mean, I don't doubt that he went out there, but if he was out here, he was definitely not. Yeah, he opens the garage door, no problem.
No. He attempted to get into a stranger's car.
Stranger's car?
Yeah, that's what we got.
The officers then focused on the roommate, realizing he might hold key information. As they questioned him, unexpected details began to emerge, shedding new light on the situation and helping them understand the case better.
Yes. And because looking at this house, it hasn't been cleaned up in at least 2 or 3 days. Being generous.
Being generous. Usually it gets to that point, but it was supposed to be, to my knowledge, because I was not supposed to be home today, I was supposed to be at work, but...
I'm not asking, I understand it's not your responsibility.
It's like it gets 2 to 3 days.
Every 2 to 3 days is cleaned up?
It gets picked up, but usually it'll be easier.
Is it the dog and cat that belongs to Mr. Carter? Or is it your dog and cat?
No. The cat is the girl's, the dog's is his.
Okay.
So.
And there's fecal matter and urine scattered about the house. That's cleaned up every 2 to 3 days?
Usually when we see that, it's supposed to be picked up, so if there was any done today, that should have been done today, but as soon as I see them, I'll pick it up when I walk through. I rarely walk through the house because the dogs don't like me.
How long you been staying here?
With them, gone, I think 2 years now.
2 years? Now, I understand none of these kids are yours, right?
No.
Okay. So, outside looking in, obviously this is not your responsibility, you're not the parent. Outside looking in, how would you describe the living conditions here? If you were to just walk into this house, just like we did, never having been here before, seeing urine, fecal matter, roaches, food on the ground, oils, weird smells, kids with cavities, kids wandering about, how would you describe those living conditions? As a reasonable, prudent person.
Frowned upon?
It wouldn't, not too well, right? Why are the kids living in these conditions?
If I had a straight answer to why there is like not a dynamic, I would, but I don't. You know, I can see parents that don't get together, that don't get along. So off rip, it's kind of a tension.
Do they not get along?
Not as of lately, no.
But they still like share a room and share a bed and stuff like that? Just kind of arguing here and there? Are they married?
No, they're not married. She works, out of the pair, she works the most. So he's the one home the most.
What does he do for work?
He is a maintenance guy for McDonald's, but she is a department manager, and now she is getting promoted.
At McDonald's?
Yes. But she's across town versus he is here.
Okay.
So he has some more days off.
He has what?
He has more days off and is home.
As more evidence came to light, the officers confronted the man again. They questioned him about the living conditions, and his answers only heightened their concerns for the safety of those in the home.
So, same thing we asked him, you know, obviously, I mean, I've been here a few times, never gone in the house or anything like that, but outside looking in, having never been here before, if this were you coming to this house for the first time, you know, having seen fecal matter, urine.
Yeah, I know it don't look...
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
Fecal matter, urine, roaches, discarded food on the ground, garbage, all these inanimate objects that could be hurtful, odors and oils and all this stuff. Outside looking in, how would you describe those living conditions?
Right now, I'm looking a little dirty.
A little dirty? That's a little dirty is you spilled some coffee on the rug. That's more than a little dirty. You opened up that door, flies literally came out of that laundry room door.
It's an opinionated thing as far as that would go. On what you would consider dirty, what you wouldn't consider.
What would you consider
multiple
dirty?
piles of fecal matter.
I get the fecal matter, and I get the piss as far as that goes.
Locations.
As far as that goes, but that laundry room has been closed since my like laundry stuff's been shot.
Be that as it may, the bathroom, the bedroom where you say the kids sleep and you sleep with your girlfriend or whatever it is, right? There's fecal matter in the closet there too.
There's fecal matter on hers that hasn't been cleaned up yet today.
And there's no doors on that.
There's no doors, and there's flies.
Also fecal matter in the open living room area where the kids would wander around and be around.
Playroom. That's the ones from today that just haven't been cleaned up yet.
Why do they not go outside?
The dog does go outside. It's usually, those are the piles that end up prior to waking up.
The point being,
prior to waking up, it's 7:30.
Yes.
Did you work today?
No, I told you I didn't work today. I had a bunch of running around to do for things.
So the point being, if it's in one room, maybe one little plop, whatever, like we go to the house all the time, we understand dogs will be dogs, right? But we see fecal matter at several different stages of decomposition throughout the residence, which is disgusting. We see flies all about the residence. I walk in the house, as soon as I walk in, I'm smacked in the face by odors I can't describe. Now I smell a lot of things every day in law enforcement. That's one of the worst smelling things I've ever smelled walking into a house. I'm telling you, from my training and experience in law enforcement, and I smell dead bodies, that comes pretty close to a dead body. I'm not kidding. So a little dirty is I think an understatement here. And then you have objects all about the floor that could be a danger to children. Like,
which objects?
You have toys and ladders and tools. You have wet spots that can be slipped on. I'm slipping and sliding on moving boots walking around the house.
Knives sitting on the counter.
Knives on the counter?
Yes.
Like
I saw a large butcher knife sitting right there on the counter, amongst all the others.
The man was questioned about the day the young boy was found unattended outside, but his answers were evasive and unsatisfying. Growing increasingly suspicious, the officers knew they needed to dig deeper to uncover the full truth.
Additionally, look who a child just walked out of the house. You don't have door lock, you don't have child locks on the house, you don't have an alarm, you don't have cameras, you have no way to monitor or secure this residence if you're sleeping. If a child wakes up and decides, I'm just going to go for a walk. Does that make sense?
Happened today.
Additionally, again, I gotta drive this home. Had this child walked up to some pedophile, they would have taken that child, and you would have not known for at least 5 minutes, like you said. How far can you drive on Belterre in 5 minutes? You can get to 95 and he's out of the county, he's gone forever. We won't know. We know nothing. I imagine nobody here has cameras or ring cameras. We don't even have a time frame of when he's missing.
And also, he can't swim.
And I don't know about those around this area, but there's plenty of lakes and bodies of water all over Palm Coast, okay? All over this section. So say he would have wandered around, no one would have been outside, he would have gone to a backyard and slipped in, found a pool or found a body of water. He can't swim. It happens. Because kids, so for some reason, kids are always attracted to water. And they always jump in there, and it always ends up one way. And 5 minutes of not realizing, at most 5 minutes of not knowing where he was, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it is.
That's
a very long time for a kid to.
Because I understand 5 minutes is a long time, but I don't know how long he was.
Yeah, we don't either. We're trying to work on figuring that out, but still, even 30 seconds, bro.
Oh, I know. I'm very serious as far as them getting out of the house thing. That's why we have the dual child lock thing for that door, because that door was the issue. But like I said, this one I usually have closed. So out in the garage isn't like as much of a...
Okay, and he's usually hanging around in here, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
But you look around in here,
The point of them coming out into the garage isn't so much the thing for me, because when this thing's closed,
but look around your garage. Is this somewhere you want a 2-year-old to be gallivanting?
Oh, no, nothing. They touch my tools and everything, gosh darn else.
Okay.
All the gosh darn time. Out there or not.
Okay. Well, stand by. We got to talk about...
Officers then turned their attention to the caller, carefully speaking with her to gather a full account of what she had witnessed, hoping her perspective would shed more light on the unfolding situation.
Yeah. Can you just walk me through what happened, why you called?
I delivered to that house right there.
Yeah.
As soon as I opened my door, the baby was trying to open my back door.
Where was the baby at?
In that driveway across the street.
Okay.
So I was just like, after I opened my door, I was like, where did you come from? And he obviously doesn't speak any at all yet. So I was just like, where's home? I said, you better go home. And he started walking right to that garage.
Okay.
So I followed him there and I just said something like, hello, like no one was in there. And then I went to finish the delivery across the street and asked them about it. And they just kind of seemed like they didn't want to get involved type deal. So I was like, that's kind of weird. And they didn't know anything about it. I was like, are the parents home at all? They're like, I don't know. So I walked back out. He was back across the street already, so I walked him back 2 more times before
So he walked back over there?
2 times.
Wow. Okay.
So for the baby that small, it just bugged me. And I felt bad leaving, but I just couldn't stay, and I don't know, I just felt...
Yeah.
I'm glad I called.
How long roughly would you say that you were...
I was here at least 10 minutes.
After carefully reviewing all sides of the story and gathering the necessary details, officers moved forward to take decisive action, preparing to address the situation based on the evidence and information they had collected.
Sir, can I ask for what?
Don't tense up on me.
Bend
your elbows. Tensing. Stop tensing.
Okay, I want to know for what.
We'll explain it to you.
Can I get the explanation before the cop?
No. Nope.
Why?
Because people do crazy things.
Just like you
I'm
just
not
did.
trying to do crazy things.
You're being detained.
For?
Child neglect. Dealt with 212. 214 is Whiskey Mike Superior.
So what's happening here?
We're still conducting an investigation.
Do I get mama to come home or what?
We'll get to that part.
We could call a lot of people now. DCF and mother and roommate to walk the kids a little bit.
I can't go explain everything to them.
Oh, not right now.
What leads to the food?
Sorry?
Leading to this food here?
What's leading to this?
The culmination of the investigation we've conducted at this point. Totality of circumstances, okay? So right now we have a child unintended for several minutes, okay? At which point you were completely unaware that that's already putting them at risk. You know you have 5 children, so you know how children work. You have children as old as 15, okay? So you should know to have child locks and safety things in place to prevent children from getting outside or injury. Okay, you don't have any child lock on a garage door.
I can't afford all that right now because I'm living.
I'm explaining to you exactly everything we observed. You know to child lock the front door, but you didn't child lock the garage door. Garage also
because
has.
The garage has never been an issue with anybody saying anything about it.
Can I finish talking? You have children, so you know how children move. You know how children are. You know what happens when they grow up and they eventually learn how to open doors. Okay. First of all, your garage already is a safety hazard, as is with all the stuff you have dispute about, which is fine. That's how garages are. But still, you have nothing put in place to prevent the child from getting in that garage. On top of that, you left the outside garage door open. At which point, you were completely unaware that the child exited the residence and was outside for several minutes without your knowledge, and you only located him walking back inside on his own accord. Okay, on top of that, the living conditions inside are deplorable. There's feces everywhere. It's food, there's spewed about, there's oils, there's urine, things that are clearly older than just a day, clearly just than just waking up. Okay.
They're like, I told you, 2 days old at most here.
That does not look 2 days old, respectfully.
2 days old at most. I told you the only thing that is not 2 days old at most.
Okay, Lisa, I'm just explaining to what we observed as far as you asked what led to this. Okay.
Were you able to get that or no? You able to get that picture? 51. So we'll talk to you a little bit more. I gotta go talk to your roommate. That's what you're gonna talk to him. Just turn the camera on. I did the AC blowing for you.
I'm going all the way in?
Yeah.
After a short while, the young occupant's mother arrived, and officers informed her of the they had observed, explained the consequences of the situation, and outlined the procedures that would follow.
Somehow, whatever my partners get here, they talk to him and they're like, hey, we got this report of the child being out walking the street. Do you mind if we come in and just, make sure the kids are okay and make sure, everything's all right? And he says, yes. They go inside. You live here. You know how these living conditions are deplorable. They're not okay. They're not okay for any child, any adult to live in. There's no AC for a week. There's poop on the floor.
We've been trying to work on it, and we've been talking to the landlord and everything like that.
The AC part is not the biggest thing, but the feces and the urine on the floor and the food everywhere, that is not okay. So he's going to jail. And to be 100% honest, like we will be forwarding charges as the mother on you, so the state will be able to, we're not going to take you to jail or anything like that, but the state will determine if they want to pursue charges against you or not, because I understand you work all the time, but you can't just leave your kids in a house that's this deplorable. You have to make sure that you maintain a safe household for the children as well.
And I do.
No, that is not a safe and secure household. Having feces on the floor, having urine on the floor, just food everywhere. It's completely like have you been inside there lately? Because I just walked through there after it's cleaned up, and it's still really bad. Because when the father of the children realized that, it's now not just a welfare check, like this is not okay, he had the children start to pick up. But even after them picking up, it's still disgusting. It's not okay. We've called DCF. DCF is doing an immediate response.
Okay.
Now, whatever they decide to do, they might do a parenting plan or a safety plan or whatever they decide to do.
And
I understand
else.
that. Right.
But I understand what you're saying. I was helping them pick up a little bit today before I had to leave for work.
Right. But there's literally, like, I don't know if it's cat poop or dog poop in the laundry room, right by the pile of clothes. There was poop in the living room. There's urine everywhere. It's not yesterday. This is like old.
How long have you lived here for, ma'am? How long have you lived here?
We've lived here for about 3 years?
3 years? Okay.
It's been 3 years.
3 years? Something like that? Okay, how old's your oldest kid?
16.
Okay, and your youngest is?
2.
And you have 5 of them?
Yes.
So you know how to raise children?
Yes.
You know that as they're getting older, they get into certain things like open doors, things like that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a child lock on your front door?
Yes, I do.
Do you have child lock on the rear slider?
Because usually the garage door is
Do the dogs get
closed.
taken out to use the bathroom?
Yes. I let them out anytime I'm home. I swear you.
Okay, when you left this morning, was there any dog poop anywhere in the house? Nowhere?
No.
Okay, so why is there decaying feces in your...
The man was charged with neglect of a minor without bodily harm. What began as a welfare check turned into another high-stakes encounter when an intoxicated father's threats escalated into full-blown chaos. On February 5th, 2024, officers responded to reports of an intoxicated man behaving erratically and making threats toward his family. What they initially expected to be a routine call quickly escalated, revealing a far more intense and volatile situation than they had anticipated.
Please come to the door!
Get away from me, you fucking nuts!
Hands! Show me your hands! Drop the knife! Move to your left! Drop the knife! Step it up. Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Someone go to the back. He's going to the back with a knife. Set up a perimeter. He's in the house. Come out of the house, dear. Dear, come out of the house.
My daughter, granddaughter. He's just trying to get her.
Hold the channel.
Got. Drop the knife, man. I need you to drop the knife. Dispatcher trying to call him out of the house.
He threw the knife.
Hey, ask her if someone else is upstairs.
Daughter's upstairs.
Who's out for that? Come up with me. Put your hands on top of your mouth. Put your hands on your head right now. Put your hands on top of your.
Turn around and put your hands on your head.
Put your hands on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head and face away from me. Face away from me, sir.
Turn around.
Face away from me.
The man's constant pacing, loud yelling, and aggressive threats escalated the situation with every passing moment. Officers had to act swiftly to secure the area, all while managing his active resistance.
Stop. 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 Put your hand behind your back. No.
I got cuffs.
Stop, Alex.
I got it.
Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. Sit him up.
Tucker needs to do this. I tried to walk all around town because they locked me out of the house.
Are you ready to sit up?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I just had to walk all around town.
Lay there for a second, then, man.
I just had to walk all around town because they locked me out of the house.
Let me know when you're ready to stand up, okay? You don't got any other notes or anything, do you?
No. We're going to pay and go downstairs.
Someone with gloves.
We're going to pay.
Someone with gloves.
We're going to pay and go downstairs. We're going to do.
Hey, you're amping yourself up again.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
You gotta breathe.
Yeah.
You guys good? Yeah, we have to take you into the flying for this.
I see you so tough. Tell it. 101 and shit.
Put your knee in. Alright, roll towards me. Back door?
Is there working out?
Back door's easy. Yeah, the back door's right here. You got it? I got your pants. We're heading this way.
After being secured in handcuffs and as officers prepared to take him into custody, the man continued to hurl verbal abuse, directing anger and blame toward both the officers and his family members, escalating the tension even further.
What are you going to do?
Watch it, scoot over to the right.
Side. You do it. That's pig. Yeah, shit, bitch. Ain't something to tie that pig. You. But you want to take me one-on-one? Back. What?
Did any of those things hit you, man?
What?
The
Who gives a gives a you? What about what hit me? And now your f***ing business.
Is there anything?
Oh well. Who gives a
Okay. Alright.
me out of my house? I'll just kick the door in and will come after me. and they're doing heroin
Hey,
and
can you
everything
sit up
else.
for me?
No, I'm not.
Well, I just need to make sure that
Oh
the
well,
probes
give
aren't.
a what you need to make sure of.
You gonna be cool and make me check or no?
I ain't making you, letting you check.
All right, I'll do that.
Tip tapping to the music? What's up?
What?
You just tip tapping to the music?
Yeah, because I feel like what you gonna do about it?
I was just asking.
Oh well.
You want some different tunes?
You.
Okay.
How about that? That the basement.
I can't hear you.
That's okay, huh?
Any car in the area
Don't give a about that, right?
outside of 206 South Firestone for the 9.
My daughter, they called in, you guys saw. That's my wife. That's my daughter's house. My wife, my son, and his girlfriend are all keeping in the basement. You don't get
Thank you.
a shotgun to some son got my weapons under disability. He got in his room. What about that? Because that don't mean that neither, right?
The man claimed he was trying to handle a tense situation at home, and while he admitted to some confrontation with officers, the full details remained unclear, leaving questions about what really unfolded.
I just wanted to come and figure out what happened today.
Well, let me tell you. Nobody else gave a you know? Well, listen here. My son, my wife, and his girlfriend were threatening my daughter.
Okay.
They have meth, they have and they have guns in her basement.
Okay.
I told them they need to get them the out of there.
Okay.
Okay? They said me and my daughter.
Sir, specifically with what happened when you encountered the officers? What happened then?
And I had knives in my hand.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because I kicked the door in, and my son came at me with a shotgun.
Okay.
So what was I supposed to do to defend myself?
What happened with the officers?
They said, put the guns, the knives down.
Uh-huh.
And I said, I'm not going to put my guns down until the shotgun's okay. He had a shotgun for the basement.
Okay. So you had knives in your hands, the officers came in, told you to put the knives down?
Yes.
You said you're not going to put the knives down because he's got a shotgun?
Yes.
And then what happened?
And then when they started tasing him, I threw him down.
So they shot a taser at you. Did it hit you?
No.
No? And then you threw the knives down?
Yes.
And then what happened?
And that was it.
Nothing else happened?
Yeah, they came in here to arrest me.
Okay.
And, I was kind of mad, so I resisted a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Any punches? Are you injured?
No, I'm not injured.
Do you have any marks or anything?
I mean, I don't know.
Any cuts, scrapes? You got
I'm not sure.
Is this right here on your shoulder? Is that from tonight with the officers? Or do you
Probably.
know? Probably?
Probably.
Is that
yeah,
it?
they beat me up pretty good.
When you say they beat you
They
up?
kneeing me, giving me my ribs, everything else, yeah.
Kneeing and kicking you in your ribs?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
Yes, they were. And it all revolved. I went to a friend of mine's house. I left. But I was worried about my little grandbaby, and that's why I came back here. And they had the door locked, so I kicked it in.
Okay.
That's the truth. You can ask my granddaughter, my daughter.
Sir, anything else to add as far as your encounter with the officers?
No.
That you didn't tell me? No?
No.
Okay. I'm going to get a couple of photographs of you, okay? You're not injured anywhere else, and this is, to your knowledge, the only markings that you got, right?
I mean, I can't really see. How can I see myself? I'm handcuffed. I don't really know.
Looks like you got a little red mark right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
on
little
your
mark on my
stomach.
tit. All kinds of I don't really know until I look in the mirror.
All right.
They me
I'm
up.
going to take a couple of photographs of you, okay?
Yeah.
Officers then turned their attention to the family members, speaking with them to gather their perspectives and begin piecing together the full sequence of events.
Your dad told us that it started with you pointing a shotgun at him. Is that
No.
Did anything like that happen? Do you own a
I
shotgun?
don't even know. I don't own no weapons.
You don't own any weapons. So nothing like that happened?
Absolutely not. No.
At any point did
most of it.
Okay. At any point did you guys get into a fight while they were fighting?
No.
Where were you? You were just in the basement the whole
Yeah.
time while that was happening?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you hear us while we were up here? Because
I heard you. Yeah.
Okay. And
I stayed down there to try to stay away from him.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. Yeah.
do you mind if I just look and see if there's any shotgun there laying around? You don't have to.
I would rather you not.
Got you. All right.
My girlfriend's staying over with me, and she's already out.
But nothing like that happened.
No.
All right. All right, man. I just wanted to make sure because he's saying that that's why it
Oh, I'm
started.
sure he's saying all types of things.
Yeah.
I believe it.
All right. Yeah, you're good to go back inside if you want.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
Did someone grab your info?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Sergeant
should
did.
be at it.
Who is he to you?
He's legally my husband, but we're at the start of a horrible divorce.
Okay.
This is my daughter's house. I actually left like 3 months ago to move in with my sister because, so we wouldn't fight in front of Eliana and stuff. But he just got 10 times worse. He thinks he's untouchable because every time my daughter calls the cops, they don't do anything because, he is not the stress or they really stop and, be real calm. You guys get here and everything. But he's too much. He tried to come at me with 2 butcher knives. He threw a glass plate down the basement steps at my face. He stole my daughter's prescription Valium a few hours ago and just opened them and in front of her, so I think that's why he's so nuts.
The man remained angry and argumentative, claiming officers ignored his concerns while focusing on him instead. His agitation and hostile remarks continued, prompting officers to end the interaction.
Should not include anything else I told you.
Okay.
Are you worried about what your officers did to me? You're not worried about what I told you.
That's specifically why I'm out here is to investigate the use of force.
Okay.
That's what I'm
What about who's hired to investigate what my son? Who's that?
So that's the officers that are out here.
They don't give a they told me they don't give a because my daughter is not the one that called. My wife is the one that called.
All right, Mr. Ed, I'm gonna shut the door, okay?
Of course. You don't want to hear.
Hey, you have a preference of hospital?
I want to court past the monkey's ass.
Okay. Well,
I mean, it hurts me. These goddamn handcuffs.
I know. I was trying to get you in there, but you tell them you're not feeling good, then that's what happens.
I'm so sorry that my handcuffs hurt.
I was trying to get you out of them, man.
I'm so glad. It's okay to have fentanyl and shotguns. That's okay.
I'll go out, I'll purchase some.
Why is that okay?
Next time you'll have bigger handcuffs.
Yeah, next time I'll have a shotgun to blow your brains out. That's what I'll have next time.
The man was charged with domestic assault, resisting arrest, and making threats with a deadly weapon. From volatile adults lashing out at families to a father losing control over his teenage daughter, officers were repeatedly confronted with the unpredictable dangers lurking inside homes.
Come to me.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna get him out of here, okay? Come. Just come to me. Walk towards the sergeant, okay? All right.
Officers were called to a residence after receiving a report of a domestic dispute, and on August 25, 2023, they arrived to find a man engaged in a heated argument with his 17-year-old daughter over her new clothes, a situation that quickly demanded careful handling.
Where's he at?
Come on here, get ready to breach. Come over here and get ready to breach it. Just stay here with me, okay? Knock on the door, make him come out. She doesn't believe his gun is with him.
Break another door.
We're here.
Open the door, open the door.
Okay, he's coming to you. Coming to you. Watch your crossfire, guys. Hello, boys. Come around the stairs, upstairs.
Open the door. St. Cloud Police, open the door. Police Department, open the door.
We have felony battery. If he doesn't open that door one more time, you're gonna breach.
One less.
Yeah, go less, and then.
Let me see hands. Let me see hands. Show me your hands. Put your hands on your head now. Walk out. Walk out to me now.
Come out.
Come out right now. To me.
What are you doing? Oh my God! What are you doing?
Don't move. You're under arrest. We asked you to come out.
Wait, whoa! I'm in my house. What are you doing? Why did you just slam me on the ground like that?
Oh my God. No way. No f***ing way. Wait.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
You weren't listening.
We asked you to come outside and put your hands up, and you don't listen to that.
I did.
Unfortunately, you didn't.
You did not have to slam me.
All right, go ahead and
Why am I under arrest?
Come toward me. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Is there anybody else in the house with you? Okay.
Come outside.
Come to me.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna get him out of here, okay? Go. Just come to me. Walk towards the sergeant, okay? Alright, I got him. Open on here.
I mean, how?
Do you have any weapons on you?
Wait a second. Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Yes, sir, we do. Do you have any
What
weapons
is
on
that? Well, I do not have any sidearms on me.
you? Okay. Is there one inside the house?
No. Oh my
This
God.
is right.
Can you stand me up, please?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right, please.
Okay.
I mean,
roll over on your.
Jeez,
That's
what
it
the
up.
heck?
I'm gonna stand up, okay?
All right.
1, 2.
Wow, I got slammed on my face. That's not cool.
After being quickly restrained, the man insisted on understanding what had actually happened. He appeared confused and overwhelmed by how suddenly events had unfolded, pressing officers repeatedly for answers.
Talk to my daughter the right way, and then she can lock herself in her bedroom. And
That's your daughter?
Huh?
That's your daughter?
That's my daughter.
How old is she?
17. Yeah, no, I did not commit any crime whatsoever. I'm being a father.
Okay.
Look at me, man.
Yeah, you guys did this to me, not my daughter. You guys. I mean, like, what the hell did you call me? Like,
1222.
you guys came with guns out? It's crazy. It's crazy. My daughter, oh Lord. I mean, she's been Baker acted. It's really tough to deal with.
I'm going to just read this to you real quick. Go ahead and pay attention, alright? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you before.
Oh, I'm actually being
If you cannot
put
afford to
under
hire
arrest.
a lawyer,
No,
one
we're
will be
reading
appointed to
this
represent you in a
Oregon
county
speech.
discussion
Listen to this,
if
okay?
you wish. If you get your right to remain silent, later
No,
wish to ask
I
some
don't want to
questions,
hear
no
the
further
Miranda
questions will be
rights right
asked.
now. I want to know what
So,
I'm being.
For me to talk to you, I have to read this to you, though. Okay, that's a policy. So, did you understand those rights I read to you?
No.
You don't? You want me to read it again?
No, I don't understand them.
Okay, I'll read it one more time.
I still won't understand them because I need to know what you're talking about.
I can't talk.
Okay, well, let him finish reading that. If you say you don't understand how
No, because if I say I understand them, then I say that I am giving up my right to remain silent. I get it.
Okay.
I understand that.
Sir,
So I want to know
what is your name?
what
What is your name?
Peter Baker.
Okay, he's gonna get to a point where he's gonna ask you if you understand, and then if you're willing to talk. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying there?
The man admitted to a heated confrontation at home, including forcing his way into a locked room. He denied any physical violence, but hinted at deeper ongoing tensions, leaving officers uncertain about the full truth of the situation.
Give me.
So what happened here today?
I came home. My daughter had a bunch of Hoochie Mama clothes that she bought from Shein. She doesn't have that. She does not have that on her phone. She's not able to buy that. So our next door neighbor bought them right here. All right? She did. And I went over and I spoke to the husband. I said, hey, listen, you cannot let her buy these Hoochie Mama clothes. I understand she's almost 18, but until then, she has to live by my rules, all right? She got really upset, my daughter did, and got a little physical with me. And I was like, okay, you know what? That's when I went and talked to the neighbor next door. And I came in and she locked her door. I said, open your door. You're 17 years old. Open your freaking Hoochie Mama clothes that you bought. I was going to cut them up with scissors, all right? Okay. And she wouldn't open the door. So I kicked her door in. I said, and I was going to take it off the hinges, but I had to go get a hammer and a screwdriver to get the door off the hinges. You're a minor. You are under my protection until you're 18. That's it. And so I kicked the door in, and she just freaked out, whatever, boom. So she ran into the bathroom, and I just started going through her clothes.
Okay.
And that's it.
Did you ever lay your hands on her?
No. Do you see any marks on her?
I'm just asking.
Absolutely not. I did not lay hands on my daughter. Nothing like that. All I did, I kicked the door open. She freaked out. She went into her bathroom, locked it, and you can go see all the clothes on her floor in there. I started going through her clothes and looking for Hoochie Mama clothes.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So just so you know, though, corporal punishment is legal in Florida. If you do
I know I can spank my daughter, but she's 17. I'm not spanking a 17-year-old child.
Did you ever push her in any way?
No. She just ran by me and got into the
So was there any
bathroom.
physical contact between you other than her running by you?
Did you ever put hands around her neck? Did you ever, push her? Did you ever hit her?
No.
You didn't do anything physical?
No. This is. You have to understand, there is a lot behind this with my daughter. Like I said, she's been Baker acted before because she took a bunch of pills. I put her in a Christian boarding school in West Virginia for a year. Back when she was 16, she's been doing good. She has created a relationship with God, but I'm not on this hoochie mountain.
The man expressed disbelief and frustration over the police's forceful actions, citing ongoing family tensions with his daughter as the root of the confrontation.
Holy shit. I can't believe you guys just came and slammed me on the face.
We want to have a seat over here?
It's crazy.
Do you want to have a seat or you're good standing up?
I'm good okay right now.
Okay.
You know? I mean...
Or do you want to lean on your bumper?
No,
okay.
I'm sorry about this, man. I mean...
It happens,
Yo, this is crazy. But my daughter is put me through it. And she's really mad that I did put her in that 1 year long, school. And she really feels like I did her wrong for that, but I didn't. I did it in love and alright. I caught her with a bunch of little crazy pictures back when she was 14.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reason why I did it. She was sending these pictures on Snapchat, and she had 1,500 followers. 1,200 of them were 30-year-old black men. And I go, you do know what you're doing?
Yeah.
You do know what you're doing?
What's up, man? Still a cut on the nose there? You go to the hospital?
For a cut on my nose?
I gotta ask, man.
I don't know if I can sue the police, maybe.
I'm not the guy, man.
I mean, dude, they just slammed me for nothing.
I got nothing to do with
crazy.
that. I'm just worried about you, all right?
It was crazy.
Do you need to go to the, you feel like you need to go to the hospital?
I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm concussed.
Another officer spoke with the daughter, whose account painted a tense and alarming picture. She described her father as unstable and aggressive, forcing his way into her room, cornering her, and using enough force to leave her scared and struggling to get free.
I don't even know how to explain it because it's happened so many times before and no one ever just said anything.
Just focus on today. I promise you today we're going to do something about it. Okay, we're already here doing something about it now. You're safe. Whatever happened, happened. Okay?
I was wearing...
In the room that's locked, is it?
That's his room.
That's his room? No one else there?
No. It's just us that lives here.
Suspect's room.
So it was the nighttime. I'm wearing my tank top to go to sleep. He's on the phone with his friend. And I come out and he says I'm just like a whore and all this stuff, whatever. And he comes and he tries to come in my room. I'm like, what? He's drunk. I just don't want to deal with him. And he says, give me all your clothes. I'm cutting them all up, whatever. Then he just breaks down my door.
Because you went back to your room at this point?
Because I can't put myself surrounded by him. I can't do it. I can't. So he comes and he breaks my door down. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm just speechless. I can't.
Where were you in the room at this point?
I was standing right in front of my desk, just standing there, and then he just starts grabbing everything, trying to look through my clothes, trying to get my clothes ripped up and all that. And I'm just trying to think.
That's okay. Just take your time.
And I go after him. I'm like, please stop. He has all my clothes, whatever. I'm like, please stop. You don't know what you're doing. You're drunk. Please stop. You're just so drunk right now. Please, just stop. And he's screaming and yelling at me. I'm the whore of all this, whatever. I'm trying to leave, run, go to my neighbors, one of my neighbors, because he's yelling at me, trying to push me, grab me, whatever. So I try to leave. I try to run out the house. He's chasing me.
How is he doing those things?
How is what?
The ones that you just whatevered on me.
Huh?
He said he's trying to grab you, push you, stuff like that. Can you describe that to me? You're both in the room. You're trying to get
when we're coming out, when I'm coming out, he's trying to grab stuff out of my hands and everything.
Because you were able to take it out of his?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he was trying to take stuff out of my hands.
As you're walking out of your room.
And then
I know it's a lot, and I'm sorry for the way that I asked the question. It's just that we have to.
He put his arm around my neck. I don't even know how. He did wrestling, so I wouldn't be surprised. But he went like this. This is when we're in the living room, and we have a camera usually, but he turns it around when he's drunk. I don't know why, but we usually have a camera up. But he put his arm around like that. He said, yeah, go to sleep, go to sleep. He pushes me down to the ground and then puts his foot on top of me, holding me down on the ground. No, but I couldn't breathe. Like, I wasn't knocked out or anything, like, sleep.
Officers were left to determine whether this was strict parenting or something far more dangerous. The daughter's emotional distress and the chaos inside the home painted a troubling picture, suggesting a pattern of escalating aggression.
I couldn't breathe. And he's like, yeah, you do this to everyone. This is all your fault. Everything that happens tonight was your fault. Just because I wore a tank top to go to sleep.
Okay.
And I literally, it's not like I was arguing or anything. I was just telling him, please leave me alone. Like, I have school tomorrow. I have work tomorrow. I don't have time to just deal with his when he's drunk like this. And it's every day he's drunk. But there's times where he's drunk, and then there's times where it's really extreme and he gets physical.
And okay, so.
And my neighbors have seen it before.
He gets you on a chokehold, puts you to the ground, and then what? What does he do while you're on the ground?
He puts his foot on top of me.
On
like,
top of what part?
On my back.
Okay, his foot or his knee or his...
I think it was his foot. I'm pretty sure.
And that's when he was saying what?
He was just like, yeah, go to sleep, go to sleep.
But he's no longer choking you at this point? Okay.
I finally got up and I tried to go again. And he's like, no, you're not going anywhere. You're 17. You're not going nowhere. You're staying here. And I'm just crying. I don't even have words to say. I'm just crying.
And when you say you were trying to go, is you were trying to exit the home?
Yes, I was trying to leave, like, just to one of my neighbors or something. Because I can't.
What is he to you?
Huh?
What is he to you?
He's my dad.
Your dad? Okay.
I was just crying. And he came in. He's like, yeah, you know this is all your fault. And screaming at me in my face, and then I'm like, you're just projecting your feelings on. I'm just being honest and telling him you're projecting your feelings of misery onto me because you don't want to see me happy, and that's why you push away everyone close to you. And then he pours his fireball on my head.
The drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he just pours it on my face. He's like, yeah, and I was like, you're an alcoholic, and he's like, yeah, you are too. And he pours it on my head, whatever.
Okay.
And then I just went to the bathroom. That's when I went to the bathroom. I took a shower, and then I called my uncle. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm scared. He broke my door in half. Like, he threw everything everywhere in my room. He put me in a chokehold. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, it's too current of the time. Like, almost all the time. So like, I just can't do it anymore. And he's like, just call the cops. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
And then that's when you called us?
Yeah, and that's when I called you.
When you called us, was he around you?
No, he was in the living room, and he didn't hear me because I put the sink on and I put the fan on, and I was whispering in the phone. And then that's whenever you guys came, and I called my uncle, and I said, I'm waiting for the cops to come, can you stay on the phone? And then that's when he started knocking on it.
Despite the father's denials and attempts to shift blame onto his daughter, officers noticed contradictions in his story. Coupled with her detailed account and clear signs of fear, it became increasingly evident that his actions were far from innocent.
These are couches.
Am I being arrested?
Yeah.
I am being arrested, even though I did nothing.
Sir.
Wait, you're taking a 17-year-old's word for it. Come on. You haven't even talked to me. This man has. Talk to him.
I just talked to you.
Huh?
I talked to you first.
Right, but...
Okay. All right, perfect.
Are you serious?
So walk.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I did nothing. I did nothing but kick in my daughter's door for locking her door. Are you... Wait a second. Be sir. You've made up your mind, right?
Sure.
Oh my God.
Are you okay with her staying there, or would you like different arrangements to have somebody else pick her up or stay with her?
Who's gonna pick her up?
That's what I'm asking you. I don't know who would pick her up.
This is some bullshit. She goes and holds a lie so that she can stay with her little friend. And you guys are actually arresting me off of her statement? That's insane.
Celebration. That's what's gonna happen.
How would you say you were again, buddy?
46.
46.
Are you okay with her staying there? Or does she have an aunt or anything like that?
No. Darcy Theory is the only person that I give
permission to pick her up and stay with her, and I'll give you her phone number. You can give her a number, and I will give you her address. She is also on her school as an emergency contact, so this is not like this is some stranger.
Peter Anthony Baker was charged with aggravated child abuse, domestic battery by strangulation, and resisting arrest without violence. After seeing domestic tension erupt inside the house, officers next faced the peril of a father putting a young passenger at risk on the road, proving that danger can follow outside the home.
You could have done whatever you wanted to. Get in the car. Let me tell you. Get in the car, man.
In Banks County, Georgia, officers stopped a vehicle on April 24, 2024, after suspecting the driver was impaired, with his 3-year-old son seated where no child should be. What began as a routine stop slowly revealed choices that would change one family's night.
Hey, you? Yeah, you can go back over there.
It's my house.
I don't care.
You can't come up here and tell me that.
I can.
You come up my driveway and about run over me and my kids.
I was pulling him over.
I understand that.
Get out of my way.
I ain't in your way.
Stop!
Bridge, get over here, son. Come here. Come here. Come here, son. Bridge.
This your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. How much you had to drink today? Huh?
1 or 2 beers.
1 or 2 beers?
Yes, sir. I just come from my field. Yes, sir. I just come from my field.
Your field?
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
You own some property over there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I own 105 acres.
Okay. How many beers you drank? The only reason I asked, I can smell it off, obviously, talking to you.
2 or 3.
2 or 3?
I mean, really, I just got home from work.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you drink them over there at your field?
Yes, sir. I just watered my horse.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm just gonna push you through a couple of evaluations just to make sure since you were driving. All right. We'll just hang tight for a second. Come over here. You ain't got no weapons on you, nothing, do you? Okay. Stand with your feet together, your hands down by your side for me. You wear contacts or glasses?
Yeah, I got a busted, whatever you call iris in both eyes. I got a car wreck last year.
Okay.
Busted both my irises.
Does it cause you anything with your vision? Be messed up? You got any like driving condition or restrictions or anything?
No, sir. I'll be blind in like they said 4 or 5 years. In my right eye, short enough.
In your right eye?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to follow your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Keep your head straight at all times.
Son. Come on, hey.
As officers learned he had been drinking before getting behind the wheel, they immediately began assessing his condition.
Hey.
What's up?
I ain't even gonna lie. I can't see the sun's right
That's
in
fine.
my eyes.
That's fine.
I got torn eyes. Anytime light hits my eyes.
Okay. That's cool. We'll go through a couple more evaluations then, okay? We're going to do what's called
the walking.
Yep, walk and turn. All right, once I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps on that imaginary line. On your 9th step, you're going to leave your lead foot planted.
On my 9th step, I got to leave my right foot planted and then turn around.
Whichever one's your lead foot.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you, who walks like that, bro?
What are you talking about?
Who walks heel to toe?
It's the way the evaluations. I ain't the one that made the evaluations.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, you may begin. Steps off line, heel to toe, raise arms.
Probably about 100 yards from that.
Stops one testing. Proper turn.
8, 9.
Okay. All right. Remember, keep your arms down by your side. Maintain eye contact with your raised foot. Count out in the manner I told you to, okay?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Whenever you're ready. Whichever one you want.
Yes, sir.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
1, 6, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1008, 1012, 1013, 1024.
All right, you can stop. All right, when's the last time you drank?
A minute ago.
Huh?
30 minutes ago.
30 minutes?
30 minutes ago.
Bud Light.
Oh, well, yeah. No, I bought that last night. I stopped over here. I was filling up my water barrel to water my horse. I think it was maybe a Miller Lite.
Miller Lite today? Just the cans or bottles?
Cans.
Cans? Okay.
Yes, sir.
You be willing to blow into a PBT? Come on back over here. Huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, just hang tight right there with him. Hang tight right there with him. All right, dude, take a deep breath and blow till I tell you to stop. Okay. 173. 0.173. How old is your son?
My son's 3.
3? Well, listen, you're going to be placed under arrest for driving under the influence, okay? There ain't nothing I can do about that one.
30 foot, dude.
41 dispatch.
Right there at the top.
Go ahead and start me a transport, please.
30 foot. 30 god foot. I got 4 months.
The breath test revealed the man was far beyond the legal limit. Officers prepared to take action, while his calm behavior hinted that another side was about to surface.
I just need his ID. All right, he's gonna put you in cuffs, man. I gotta read you something, okay?
There's no point.
How old are you?
27.
All right. This is the implied consent notice for suspects age 21 or over, okay? The state of Georgia has conditioned your privilege to drive upon the highways of the state upon your submission to state-administered chemical tests of your blood, breath, urine. Will you submit to state-administered chemical tests of your blood?
No, I will not.
Okay. Go ahead.
No point in reading no more. No, I do not consent.
You don't have to.
My God.
You're under arrest for driving under the influence, and I can search your car.
No, don't touch my God.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That's not how this works.
Now I'm in
That's
handcuffs.
not how
Hey, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
You stout right here with your brother. And
oh yeah, I'm
that's
stout.
it.
I'm stout. What you gonna?
I mean, not really.
Oh yeah, you a bad motherfucker when I'm handcuffs, ain't you?
You could have done whatever you wanted to. Get in the car.
Let me tell you.
Get in the car, man.
In the car.
Get in the car.
I'm gonna get in the car.
Get in the car.
Get in the car, dog.
After letting him just chill out with his son, he wants to act a fool.
If you'll do me a favor and not be up against my car, because I mean, if you want to run inside just till we're done, we'll get down to your hairs and off your property pretty quick here, okay?
Alright, I'll just step over here.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah.
I don't mean to be a pest and bug you, but you think I can get them Bud Lights out of there?
No, I'm not going to give anything out of his car.
Alright.
That's just an argument, and then he'll start, I'm giving his stuff away.
Did you hit something? I heard a loud pop. Just know that if you break something, you're going to get charged with it. Yeah, that's a good idea. You should. No, I mean, you good, boss. I just need you to chill out.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know what you got going on. All I'm doing is transporting.
I know, dude. I know. I ain't
But if
mad
you
at
can't keep your cool, then
I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at you. I'm
mad at yourself?
Yeah. I have 4 months left, dude.
Of what?
Basically, you're up there 2 years. Months, dude.
What are you drinking and driving for?
What?
Huh?
4 beers.
4 beers is drinking and driving. I'm just saying, boss. If you're that close, then why risk it?
They got.
Huh?
There got to be something worth.
With what? What are you saying?
There got to be something worth me not going to jail.
You're going to have to control your emotions there.
Huh?
Officers briefly spoke with a nearby neighbor as the scene remained under watch. Moments later, the man's mother arrived, and officers handed over the children. But would her presence calm the situation or make the situation even more unpredictable?
Any like personal loans, like can I get his wallet, his hat?
Probably not.
Why is that?
Just because it's his property.
Well, if he consents, can you ask him if he consents? At least so his wife can have his bank card.
Yeah,
and
they can come up to the sheriff's office and grab it, and then he can sign it over to them.
I know, but she just lives right there, and she's got a newborn baby. She ain't got a car now.
And that'll be up to him. That's his call. But
Do you think we could we walk over there and I could ask him?
I said that'll be up to him.
Oh, okay.
Because it's his case. All I'm here to do is transport. But then he showed his ass, so we're just hanging out for a second. Are you related?
No, it's just his family owns all that whole road up there, and I just known him from that. His family.
I got you.
Grew up knowing him, so when that surge gets out, I could ask him if I could possibly maybe get his wallet, you know, because his bank card, you know, his wife and their baby, and they might need some money, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see any problem with it, but it also isn't my case.
Yeah,
and he also didn't nut up on. I mean, he did nut up on me, but you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Hey, little puppy.
That's Pikachu. That's the neighborhood whore dog. What they call him.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got about 5 houses around here. He goes and eats and loves everybody, and He's a pretty good dog.
A little wanderer. Goes where the food is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I'm fine.
Y'all gonna tow this?
Yes, ma'am.
Why you gotta tow it? We just live half a mile.
I'm not the arresting officer.
Who is it?
He is, but he's on the phone.
He's on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. That's my son.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my son.
I kind of picked up on that one.
Yeah.
You were who you talked to on the phone, right?
Yes, I am.
I just had to update them on what's going on.
That's fine. They're wanting to take the car.
Nope.
All right. I'll let you tell them.
You know what? I'll even be nice. We'll cancel Seymour's.
Do I need to make sure with him first?
He's fine with it.
At last, officers explained to the woman the next procedures, outlining the steps they would take and what to expect as the investigation and legal process moved forward.
Okay. Well, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was gonna tow his car, but
I appreciate it. You wouldn't leave us a little before
Well,
a mile up the road.
I've canceled the next tow truck to come get it.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate
But
it. I appreciate it.
you need to talk with your son about his temper.
I will listen. Maybe you saved his life. Okay?
Well, I saved your grandson's life because your son is a 173. That's 2 times the legal limit, and he had his 3-year-old sitting in the front seat. So, and I'll just tell you, this will be a DFACS referral, and DFACS will have a case open on that because the state of Georgia does that anytime we charge somebody with driving under the influence. I understand he's on probation, so they're probably going to revoke him as well. So he probably going to sit in jail for it. If probation don't revoke him within the next 24 hours, he'll have a probation warrant here in the next week or 2. And that's just me being honest with you.
I know it is. I know how this works.
So,
You know, go search
Y'all,
off the
can I
top of your
get his
head.
wallet and stuff? Because it's got his bank card in it, and I know his wife's gonna need that.
No, it's
your car unlocked. Let me make sure he's good with it.
Okay. I don't know how DFACS works these days. It's been a long time since I dealt with them. I had to deal with them when my kids were little too. You know, I think everybody has to go through the DFACS at one point in time for some reason. What do? Did they still just come out and do home checks? Is that what they do? Do you have any idea?
Nope.
You don't know, do you?
I do not work for
How
DFACS,
old are
and
you?
therefore I do not
12?
know.
You look 12, son.
26.
20 how many?
6.
26? You look like a baby.
Yeah, I try my best. That's because they make me shave every day. Say again?
You got the code section.
Yeah, I googled it. I just need.
The man was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol, willful obstruction of law enforcement, and failure to stop at a traffic sign. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you in the next one.